Hey everybody, welcome to today's affiliate marketing training. Thank you for joining me. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. If you're new to the training and you're joining through fabulousmarketer.com, then welcome to the training. If you're watching through social media, maybe through our Facebook group or on YouTube, then welcome. Keep in mind, we do have the chat available if you have any questions or comments. We also have the comment section beneath the video as well. So welcome to today's training. Today, the topic is on mindset, right? We do talk about the skill set, the mindset, the tool set that you need to grow a successful affiliate marketing business. And like I mentioned before, we're going to focus on mindset today. The whole entire series of trainings that we do on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday is specifically designed to help you to get to the level that you want to get to. And for us, we know that level is, freedom. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that today. So let's just dive in because I don't want to hold you for longer than needed. So let's just get into today's discussion. And I want to start off like I always do with this particular picture. And I want you to really think about this picture because with anything that you become a part of, and we're talking about your business from this standpoint, but let's just say you were joining an organization or of any kind. You want to ask yourself, okay, now that I've joined this organization, now what? All right. Now that I boarded my business, just like we're looking at this plane, and metaphorically speaking, we want to, we entered or boarded this plane. We took a seat, and this plane is designed to take us to a certain place. Okay, but the thing about this plane is it's something that we control. It's kind of like if we were the ones in the cockpit and the pilot of the plane, and we were the ones determining where this plane is going to go based upon the controls that we have in place. We have to understand that, which is a great point in reference to today's training. Our mindset is going to control where our plane goes. All right, because our business is us. We are our business. So let's get right into that, because in talking about where we're going, we join an organization, we want to know where are we going, right? Because we don't want to board the wrong plane. That's another thing that you want to think about. When you build your business, you don't want to become a part of something or build something even for yourself when it comes to business that's going to take you to a place that you don't even want to go. All right. So that's why it's important to ask yourself, okay, where am I going? Where is my business going? Where is it designed to go? Where do I want it to go? What is the desired destination for my particular business? All right. So let's talk about that. For us, our destination is freedom. All right. We're talking time freedom. We're talking financial freedom, but what does that freedom look like? That freedom to us, that lifestyle freedom has these three main traits. And the first trait is options and choices. We want more options. We want more choices when it comes to our life. We want, secondly, control of our time and money. And then thirdly, financial independence. We want our finances and how we, or whatever the source of our income is, we want it to be independent of government, independent of employers, even, right? We want it to be independent of other people. We want to be able to steer the plane, all right, or control it and take it to where it is we want it to go, right? We want to be in control of our lives as much as possible, right? We want to be in control of our finances, so that's the independence that I'm talking about. I think Jim Rohn defined it, and also not. Yeah, I think it was Jim Rohn that I was listening to, but he's not the only one that defines it in his way. Earl Nightingale also does the same, and these are just personal development trainers out there. But they talk about financial independence represents you being able to have something that you own, right? It belongs to you, and it's also responsible for your lifestyle. Okay, that particular thing is supplying you with the money that you need in order to pay for the lifestyle that you desire. Right? For you to have something in place like that, That's going to provide you with the independence that you desire. And our affiliate marketing business is that vehicle. That's like our plane, and when it produces the money that we need, right? The cash flow that we need, the profits necessary, then that can take care of the lifestyle expenses that we have. So let me get going. I don't want to jump the gun here too much. All right, so we know our destination is freedom, right? The question now at this point is, how do we get to that particular destination? And here's a path right here that I want to share with you. How are we going to get to that desired destination? And I want to hone in on that word desire, because the desires that you and I have is a learned desire. Okay. It's a learned desire, and we pick up on this learned desire in many different ways. But just understand that anything that you achieve in your life is going to start off with desire. I remember learning about this in the book Think and Grow Rich, and I think it was in chapter 2 where that particular chapter talks about that burning desire, and how the starting point of all achievement is desire. So you have to ask yourself, okay, what is it that I desire? Do I desire freedom like that? Is it a burning desire? Because I hear a lot of people that talk about, yeah, I desire this or I want that, but it's not a burning desire. A burning desire is something that you have whenever you're uncomfortable. You're uncomfortable to the point to where it's going to drive change in your life. So if you're not to the point to where you're willing to change who you are in your life, then you're not uncomfortable. You don't have a burning desire. And without the burning desire, then there's no way for you to be able to get to the place that you want to go. No matter how much you want to get there, if you don't have a burning desire to get there, then you're not going to change in the areas of your life that you need to change in order to propel you forward to where it is you desire to be. So we start off with this desire, this burning desire, and we are, and this desire is us examining who we are, what we want, who we want to be, and where we want to go. All right, that's the desire. From that point, the next thing comes into picture. And now we have to examine our beliefs. And the thing about this is where change starts to occur, because you have this burning desire, you know who you are, what you want to be, where you want to go, but now you need to get there, right? So change has to occur in order for you to get there, because if you were the person that you needed to be in order to have the thing that you desire, then you would already have it. Think about it. If you were who you needed to be in order to have the thing that you desire, then you would already have the thing that you desire. And I remember hearing this quote from somewhere, and I forgot, but it talked about the thing that you wants you to. Think about the thing that you want, it wants you to. But you can't have it, you can't get your hands on it just yet until you change, until you become who it is you need to be in order for you to have that thing that you want. But that thing really, really, really wants you just as much as you really, really, really want it. But you can't connect. It will not come to you. All the forces that be and everything that needs to come into alignment will not come into alignment for you and that thing to connect until you become who it is you need to be to have that thing. Because in many cases, it could possibly destroy you if you're not that person. I mean, just think about it. So your beliefs is the first area of change that needs to occur in order to help you to become who it is you need to be in order for you to get to that place of freedom. You have to be free in your belief. You cannot have limiting beliefs if you expect to have the freedom. All right. If you can't believe the freedom, then you can't have the freedom. All right. So your beliefs have to be in alignment with your desire for freedom, and your beliefs in reference to freedom has to be in alignment. All right. I'm not going to go too far more into that. So the same thing applies to the next thing that you need to change, and that's your thoughts. Not only must your beliefs be in alignment with the freedom you desire, but your thoughts has to be in alignment with the freedom that you desire. So what you believe is important, and now what you think and what you feel is important. And your thoughts and are coupled into there, not just thoughts, because I don't know if you ever heard the phrase "we become what we think." Yes, that's real. And the thing that you think now, you can also couple that with emotions. All right, because what we feel is also a major force that has to change as well, because feelings play a huge role in the next thing. um, it, and that's words, and then the last thing, of course, is action. All right, all of these things working together is going to help you to turn the thing the unseen thing that you desire into a seen thing. All right, all of these have to be in alignment. Your beliefs, your thoughts, your words, your actions has to be in alignment with the thing that you say you desire, and in our case it's the freedom. All right, so I hope you understand that. If you pay attention to this diagram, action is the last step before you actually having the thing that you desire, doing what it is that you desire. But doing it is not as easy as we might make it out to be, because doing it is going to be a result of us becoming it. Like, all of these play a role in us becoming that person that we desire to be, right? But the action is kind of like an outward representation. I mean, like, beliefs turn into thoughts, thoughts turn into words. We start to talk like we're free. Like, we believe like we're free, we think like we're free, we start talking like we're free, and then we start to behave like we're free. And that behavior is what I'm ultimately trying to get to. That behavior is the thing that's going to come right before you actually start to see the thing that you desire. You're going to see a complete change in your behavior, what you do, what you become. And all right, so let's get going. All right. So the next thing that I want to talk about in reference to, how do we get to where it is that we're going and that path to freedom, is some practicality. All right. Some practical things. The first thing is, when in reference to our business, we have to know where we're going, and we have to know it in detail. So in reference to the freedom lifestyle that you desire, you have to know the cost of it. You have to be able to picture it. You have to be able to imagine it to the level of degree to where you know the color, you know the size, you know the shape. If we were traveling in our, metaphorically speaking, we were traveling in our plane and we were going to South Beach, Florida, right? And we would start to see palm trees and beaches upon our arrival to South Beach, then we know we're getting close, right? Because we know what South Beach looks like, right? We know what to expect. And now, what about your freedom lifestyle? You have to have a lot of people talk about using vision boards and things of that nature, which is fine. That's great. But the whole idea behind it is for you to imagine, and for that picture to be as clear as possible in your mind of what it looks like, of what that final destination looks like for you. So for you, if you don't already have this, I need you to go out and I need you to be able to pinpoint in detail how do you want to drive? What do you want to wear? How are you going to be using your time? How do you want to live? And get the pricing for it. Every single month, how much is it going to cost you cost you to have that lifestyle that you want? Get the numbers. What is the number? So in this case, let's just take a number. We'll start off with, let's just say, $6,000 per month. All right, we'll start off. I consider that starting off small. Okay, we need $6,000 in cash flow in order to pay for the freedom lifestyle that we desire, and that $6,000 is going to come from our business. Okay, so now what's the next thing? The next step. Now that we know how much that freedom lifestyle costs us in cash flow, that cash flow is going to come from the commission, the sales commission that we generate in our business. So now we have to generate a certain amount of sales commissions in order for us to have that cash flow to pay for our freedom lifestyle. Okay, so this, and how do we calculate that? Well, we're going to take that $6,000 that it costs us every month to live the life we want, and we want to divide it by 20%, because 20% that's going to represent how much it's going to cost from our commission. That's the percentage of the commission that we generate that we're going to use towards our general household, towards our lifestyle. If you follow the course in the 4%, and a lot of us, most of us is using that particular collaboration, that company, for a lot of our affiliate training, and there's a course within there. The course is it 7 Steps to Freedom is the name of that course, and within that training, there's a money plan inside that training, and it talks about how you can allocate your finances, allocate your revenue, so that you can keep your business going, also pay for your lifestyle. If you remember, it's called RTWCGO. Is how we would allocate our money. And the G inside of that particular allocation formula, it means general household. So your general household expenses is what your freedom lifestyle is. So that's 20% of your commission. You can make it what you want it to be. That's just an example. Okay, so you can change that around, but we're going to take 6,000 divided by 20%, and that's going to tell us how much sales commission we need every single month to produce the $6,000. In this case, that would be $30,000. So we need $30,000 in sales commission. Now, the final thing is, now we need to find out, okay, well, how many referred customers do we need? And I'm not going to even say customers. This is more so because in our business, it's systematized. So it's not, you can have one customer and multiple sales. So in this formula, we want to know the sales, okay? So it's really the monthly sales. You need to know how many sales you need in order to produce the sales commission that you're going to generate. But we have an advantage because we have a systematized business. Our business is running on systems, which means that we want customers. It's not just the sales, because one customer can mean multiple sales. I want to keep it simple. So I want to just talk about just how many sales are we going to need to produce the sales commission. If the sales commission that we generate from one sale is, let's say $500, okay? Because I'm trying to get as close as possible to our core product, which is the affiliate business system, is $497. If we're generating 100% commission, some are doing 40%, but wherever you are, let's just say it's 100%. So we round that up, 500, okay? So I want to take that sales commission of $30,000 and divide it by $500. $500, which is the PC in this formula right here in number 3, $500 represents the amount of commission that I generate for every sale of my product, of my core product that I'm offering in my business. We have a system. Our hub is a system. So I know we're going to have a whole lot more sales. I know we're going to generate more commissions, but let's just have a baseline, a foundation, something that we can work from, some metrics that we can rely upon and build our business from. So we're going to just start with a core product. If you want to use the same formula and pick another core product within your hub, you can do that, but at least do this right here, okay? Because this right here, when you do this, is going to tell you how many sales you need of your core product, how much commissions you have to generate, how much profits you need, which is going to be your cash flow from your commissions, all right? That's going to do wonders for you, because you'll be able to now budget your expenses for your business, your operational expenses when it comes to advertising, because you're going to know how much you need. You're going to know your metrics. You're going to know where to improve. You're going to know how to manage business. All right, so I spent too much time on this part. Let's move on. All right, so your freedom, the destination that we're headed to is freedom, and we understand now that freedom is fueled by cash flow, okay? How do we get the cash flow? Our cash flow is going to come from our business, but it's going to come from our business succeeding, not just having a business. I hear time and time again, people get access to this course or this business course, or maybe they become a part of some kind of a part of a network marketing company, or they get access to maybe one affiliate product that they can promote. They're part of an affiliate program, and they think that, okay, I have a business now. It's, but that business has to succeed in order for you to bring in cash flow. Getting an LLC, yes, that's a part of, building a business, but that doesn't mean that you are now generating cash flow just because you signed the dotted line, because you have a business. It's a part of the process, right? But we want to succeed in our business in order for us to generate the money that we need, the cash flow that we need to have the profits necessary to pay for the lifestyle we desire, right? So what does it mean to have a successful business? In our business as an affiliate, our business will succeed whenever we do a great job at referring buyers to sellers. This is how we generate a sales commission. We drive sales to companies, right? So when we do a great job at doing that, at servicing our buyers in our communities that we're building and referring them to sellers who can help solve their problem, then we're going to generate a sales commission. We're going to generate a lot of it. All right. And that's success for us. The money doesn't mean we're successful. The success is how well we do at referring and connecting buyers to sellers. Okay. And helping those buyers solve their problems. That's when we are succeeding. Money is a result of that. All right. So let's get moving. So the path to destination freedom looks like this. I went a long way and I explained it to you, but here's a picture of it. We wanting to get to our desired destination. We desire a freedom lifestyle. That freedom lifestyle is going to come from money in our bank account. That money in the bank account that represents the generation of cash flow. All right. So where is this cash flow going to come from? It's going to come from our business, but it's going to come from our business succeeding. Our business succeeding at what? Our business succeeding at servicing buyers, people who have a certain problem that we can help solve. And when we do that, we get sales commission. All right. The sales commission is just going to let us know. It's just an indicator. It's a measuring stick to show us and tell us that we are succeeding, that we're properly and effectively servicing people. All right. Why do most affiliate marketers fail in business? If success is the service that we provide, the referrals that we're making, the connection that we're making with buyers, and the connection and the referrals that we're making between the buyers and the sellers, if that's success, and 96 to 97% of affiliate marketers out there are failing in business, then why is that taking place? Why are affiliate marketers having so much trouble generating sales, having trouble having trouble connecting with buyers, having trouble connecting buyers to sellers that can help solve their problem, which in turn leads to sales and commission? Why is that such a problem? And here's the two primary reasons why most affiliates fail in business. The first one is awareness. That's something that we're going to talk about for the remaining of our time now. But awareness. In order to achieve success in business, then you have to be aware of how to succeed. If you can't see yourself there, then there's no way for you to be able to get there, because there's a block, there's a limiting belief. You're not even able to think it. You can't even speak it. You can't even do it, and before you can have it, you have to be it. You have to become aware of it. So wrong programming is the error. It's the error, ERROR. Okay, wrong programming. And we all have been programmed to think a certain way, to believe a certain way, to talk a certain way, to behave in a certain way. And it's all been based upon the environment all the way from growing up as a young child in the household we grew up in to all the way up into now, the people that we surround ourselves with, the communities that we find ourselves in, all right, our friends, all of that contributes to our programming. And the wrong programming can lead you to the wrong place. Our plane will not end up in South Beach, Florida, if we don't program the plane. Remember the controls I talked about? We don't program that plane to get to South Beach. So how are we programming? How are we programmed? Where are we programmed to get to? And the reason why affiliates fail is because they're not programmed to achieve success. The next thing is because of blueprint. That's a wrong strategy. That's another thing. The strategy is the strategic plan. That's the blueprint that you're following. If you have a wrong blueprint, then you can't get to the place that you're trying to get to. If you don't have the blueprint that's going to take you to the place you want to go, then there's no way for you to get there. You have to have the right blueprint for the right destination. All right. So how can affiliates achieve business success? Here's the pathway for that. Here's the pathway. We got principles. The principles for success is the foundation of affiliate business success. For any success, you have to have success principles in order for you to have success. Same thing applies to us in our business. The affiliate business success principles is something that I'm going to share today in this training. All right? So that you can know what they are. Are they the only principles of success when it comes to business? No. It's just principles of success that I've identified, that I'm sharing, that works for me, and it's worked for others that I've witnessed through, from mentors to other people as well that I recognize in the industry who behave in accordance and in alignment with these principles. So from having the proper principles, the next thing is you're going to have now the right awareness. You'll have the right thinking. You'll have the right mindset for success, which also will now allow you to have the right skill sets. All right. You'll be able to develop the right skills for success and identify the proper blueprints to follow, because now your thinking is right. So now with that proper awareness, you'll be able to identify the right people to be around, the right structures and strategies to follow, regardless of all the noise out there and everything going on. With the right awareness for success, you'll be able to identify the pathway to success amongst all the other noise out there, all the things that people are saying, all the trouble that's going on. Even people in the same community as you, with the same courses as you and tools as you, they might still not be able to get to success. And they have the right blueprint, but they cannot get there because they might not have the right awareness. So all of these things work together: mindset, skill set, and then Toolset. And this where our action comes into play. And tools is just allowing us to execute the blueprint. All right. It's just a way for us to get it done more efficiently, to get it done faster, right? Easier. So the last thing that you want to get involved with is the tools. The tools and the mechanics and all of that. That's the 20% of your business. The 80% is the awareness, the mindset, right? That's the most important part. That's why I really like Mindset Mondays, and I dive in and try to give you something for you to think about, because it's so important to your business. So this is the stuff that affiliate business success is made out of. All right. This is the stuff that leads to you having the commissions that you need in your business, and then the profits. All right. So now let's get to the meat and the heart of today's training, which is the principle side of things. On Skillset Sunday, we talk about the blueprint and the different skills that you need. But now let's talk about the foundation of it all, the principles. And there's 5 principles of affiliate business success that I want to share. And let me just check to make sure we don't have any questions or comments or anything. because I can get lost in the content and forget about everybody and everything, but y'all just reel me back in, if I'm going off on the deep end here. But here's these 5 principles of affiliate business success. And they are in order of the type of business that we're building, a hub-based affiliate business. The first is the law of customer value. Okay. The second is the law of customer service. And I will explain what each one of these are in just a second. The third is the law of customer demand. The fourth is the law of compensation. And then the fifth is the law of financial freedom. When I talk about laws, I want you to think principles. Principles are universal, right? They work for those that put it to work. It's like a law. It's like the law of gravity. If you jump off a 10-story building, the downward gravitational pull is gonna pull you down, regardless of who you are. If you jump off a 10-story building, the law of gravity is gonna work for you and pull you down, right? Regardless, it's gonna work for you. You can work that principle. Same thing when it comes to these laws that I'm talking about. We all have the opportunity to put these laws to work, and it's going to work for us. All right. When we work it, the only thing that can stop these laws from working for you is the things that we talked about before: limiting beliefs, improper thinking. If your beliefs, your thoughts, your words, and your actions are not in alignment with the law, with the principle, then of course it's not going to work for you. There has to be alignment. Alignment when it comes to jumping off the 10-story building, that's the action. You believe that if you jump off that building, according to the law, it's going to pull you downward. You believed it, you thought it, you said it, you did it. You acted upon that belief. You acted upon the knowledge of that particular law. All right, so let's get going. I hope I'm not going too far. Okay, so these 5 principles here that we want to hone in on, that's going to shape our mindset for success when it comes to our affiliate business. So the first part of our business is our affiliate hub. Our affiliate hub is our business, the type of business we're building. Okay, the law in reference to our affiliate hub is the law of customer value. All right. And this particular law is saying that the value that you provide is going to determine the income that you can earn. All of these laws are tied to your income, tied to your commission. It's tied to the thing that's going to help you to be successful. It's tied to your service of people. All right. So we have this affiliate hub, but for this hub to be successful, right, it has to be in alignment with this law of customer value. All right. So the level of value or usefulness that we provide to people is going to determine the level of income that we can earn. All right. That takes place on our hub. The next thing is we have content on our hub. And the next law is the law of customer service. It's quite similar to value, and saying that the level of service that we provide or the degree of service that we provide will determine the level of income that we can earn. Okay, if you want to improve or increase the amount of money that you're earning, you have to increase the service that you provide, not just in quantity, but also in quality. You have to be better at servicing people's needs and helping people to solve their problems. And on our hubs, we use our content to help us to be able to serve people, to provide people with the information, the education, the entertainment that's necessary for them to make an educated decision about the recommendations that we're making, the referrals that we're making, so that to the point to where they can trust us enough to take our recommendation and make a purchase. And then boom, we earn money. I remember hearing Earl Nightingale talk about in one of his recordings, I think it was which recording was it? I forget which one it was. But anyway, in many of them, he talks about the same thing, but he was talking about, you can drive down a neighborhood and you can determine by driving down a neighborhood the level of service that those people living in that neighborhood provides to others. Wow. Because he was making reference to the fact that you can see if it's a junked out neighborhood and the way people were living was impoverished. Poverty starts in the mind, right? So it was just impoverished. And he said he can detect at that very moment the level of service that those people were providing, what kind of problems they were solving. I remember Jim Rohn talked about how I think at the time of his training, he was talking about how the value that we provide in the marketplace, all right, the value is going to determine how much we can earn, right? Same similar to this customer value principle right here. But he was talking about at the time the CEO and president of Disney, he makes a certain level of income. At the time, that person was earning the most money from any employee in America at the time. It's different, but at that time, that person was earning the most. So that was an indication that he was providing the greatest level of value, right? Because think about it. The bigger the problem that we solve, the more we earn. He was making reference to people working at McDonald's. I'm talking about Jim Rohn and talking about value, right? That value exchange. People working at McDonald's are providing value to people, but they don't earn very much money, right? Because the problems that they're solving, the level of value that they're providing is not the same as the level of value that the CEO or president of Disney is providing in the marketplace. That's why the income is so vastly different. All right. So going back to Earl Nightingale, he was doing something similar and saying that I can drive down a neighborhood and I can recognize the level of service that's being provided. All right. And the same thing can be applied to you and your hub and the content that's being provided on your hub, the level of quality, what went into it, how effective is it at helping people solve problems. The next one is hub traffic. What about the traffic that's visiting your hub and consuming your content? The traffic, this has to do with the law of customer demand. All right. And there's three things that determine demand in the marketplace. And I'm relating demand to traffic because traffic is people. Traffic are visitors. Our hub is worthless without visitors, without the people that we are serving who's visiting our hub. So what is demand when it comes to the people or the traffic that we want on our hub, the communities we're building on our hub? Well, it's three things that we have to focus on. We want to make sure that the value and the service that we provide is first wanted or desired by our audience. Next, it has to be valued by our audience, meaning it has to be useful. They have to see it as useful towards helping them solve the problem that they're faced with. If they don't see it as valuable and useful, then they are not in demand for it. If they don't want it or desire, then it's quite possible they are not in demand for it. And then the third thing is they have to be able to afford it. Okay? It has to be affordable to your audience for them to be in demand for that thing. That's the only way for you to have long-term sustainable traffic on your hub. Sure, anybody can get traffic, right? But is it sustainable traffic? Is it quality traffic? Or is it just anybody who might not even have need of what it is you're having? You're just getting anybody that you can get to visit. No, your system cannot run off of bad fuel, right? People are like equivalent to fuel to an engine that's going to move your vehicle. Your business is like your vehicle. So you need the best fuel possible, all right? You need the most quality, the most engaged, the most targeted person for the offers on your hub in order for your hub to be successful. The next thing is hub sales. In order for your traffic or your people to convert into customers, which you ultimately want and need, is us abiding by this law of compensation. And this law of compensation says, and I will review what these mean here in just a second, but this law of compensation says three things to us. All right. It says, first off, that we have to answer the question. So I guess it's more like three questions that it asks that has to be answered. The first question is what I provide needed by my audience? Right? Is there a demand? Is what I provide something that's needed by my audience? Okay. If so, then great. You can generate a sale. You can get paid. The second question you have to ask is, am I great at providing that solution? Like, am I great at meeting the need that my audience has? First, I discovered they have the need or they have the problem. Next, I need to assess myself in my hub and answer whether or not I am great at delivering on the solution that my audience needs to solve that problem. Am I great on it? Am I skilled at it? Right? Can I be relied upon to help solve that problem, to meet that need? And then finally, the last thing is, after you have that, you have to ask yourself, okay, do I stand out? Can I be easily replaced? And you being easily replaced is going to have a lot to do with how great you are at meeting the need. We have this affiliate business system. I don't know if you're promoting it on your hub as one of the core items. I hope so. It's a great solution because of the fact that it stands out from any other solution out in the marketplace at helping aspiring online or affiliate entrepreneurs to launch a business on the internet. All right, a profitable business. It's the best. And that's from my experience and what I see out there and what I've got exposed to. So that means that you're no longer easily replaceable, but it's not the only thing, because it's not the product that makes you not easily replaceable. If you have a great product and it stands out and it does an excellent job at helping to solve the problem, what about you as a person? What about the value that you provide? What about you standing out from every other person that's offering an affiliate business system? How can you are you easily replaceable? Can they just go out and find another promo partner of the affiliate business solution, or another promo partner of the 4% products that offers this particular solution? How do you stand out? An example is this training. How many? I don't know. I mean, not everybody is doing bonus offers to their customers to their affiliate business system customers that they have, or they're not going over and beyond or over and above the transaction of acquiring a customer to help that customer solve their problem. If you're just expecting the affiliate business system alone to help your affiliate business system customers to grow a profitable business, then your level of service is not to the point to whereas you might be able to achieve your freedom. You might not be able to become free if you're just going to expect just a transaction to be enough. If you expect your customer to make multiple purchases inside of your hub system, then you have to provide another level of service that stands out from all the rest, right? I mean, that's just according to this law of compensation here. I'm just basing what I'm saying off of the principle. The final principle has to do with the money that you will generate on your hub. And this is the law of financial freedom. All right. This is where we all ultimately want to get to. We want to get to the point to where we have an asset that will provide us with income, an asset that we own, that works on our behalf, that doesn't require our time or continual labor in order for it to produce. Cash flow. All right. This law of financial freedom says if we take cash flow, if we take some cash from whatever source, whether it's from a job, from a self-employment, from another asset, from a business, whatever, we take some cash, maybe we liquidated an asset, I don't know. We took cash, we put it into an asset, the purchase of an asset or the development and building of a cash flowing asset, an asset that's producing cash. Took cash, put it into an asset, and then produce more cash flow. That's what the law of financial freedom says. All right. If we take some cash, put it into a cash flowing asset, it's going to produce more cash for us. Okay, and that's it. And that's hub money. All right. So to close it out, I'm just going to do a quick review of the principles I just shared with you. The first one was the law of customer value. This is the level of value that we provide to our customer will determine the level of income that we can earn. The second principle was the law of customer service. This says that the level of service that we provide to our customer will determine the level of income that we can generate. The third principle is the law of customer demand. And this is assessing the solution that we provide. And it has to meet, there's 3 criteria. We have to ask, is it desirable? Second, is it valuable? And then finally, is it affordable? The fourth principle is the law of compensation, which answers 3 questions. We have to answer these 3 main questions. Is there a need for what it is you do? Is there a need for what you do? Answer that. If there's not a need for what it is that you do, there's no way you can get compensated, because compensation is a result of a sale of a product or service. And if there's not a need for the product or service that you're offering, then there cannot be a sale of that product or service. So there has to be a need. Next, do you have an ability to fulfill that need? If just the need exists, but you don't have an ability to fulfill the need, then you can't be in business, right? But what makes us, what helps us with the ability to fulfill needs is the fact that we can go into these partnerships or these relationships or collaborations with quality companies out there, with affiliate programs who has great leadership, programs that have products that's within a booming industry, companies that offer great compensation structures. All of those things help us to be able to have the ability to fulfill the need. But none other than the greatest investment that you can make, and that's in yourself, in your level of thinking, your confidence, how you stand out. All right. So the last question is, are you easy to replace? Are you easy to replace? Are you just another affiliate marketer? Or is it difficult for somebody to have to replace you? Will they miss you if you're not there? Can they go and get what you offer from anybody? If not, then you're not easily replaceable. The final principle is the law of financial freedom. Cash, asset, more cash. That's all it is. Take some cash, put it into an asset, purchase an asset, build up an asset, a cash flowing asset, and then generate more cash. And then you just do the same thing. From that more cash, you can take a percentage of that cash, and you're gonna put it into the purchase and our building of another asset. And you can build a portfolio of assets. But it starts with your business. Even if you just have the one asset and you're just growing your asset because you're putting more of the cash you're generating from your business back into your business, a percentage, right? Remember, RTW CGO, operations is a part of the allocation of the cash flow you generate. 30% of that you put back into your business, your advertising, your tools, whatever, to help you continue to generate more cash in your business. If you spend it, then you don't have it available to grow your asset, to keep it going. All right, so that's it, friends. as a final recap, we talked about the path to destination freedom. What we at did 50 minutes. I'm sorry, I went a little bit over than what I like to go. I don't like to go past 45 minutes, but freedom lifestyle, desired destination is where we're headed. To have that, we have to be able to pay for it. And that's where our cash flow comes into play. To have the cash flow, we have to have revenue, income. That's our sales commission. To have sales commission, we have to have success in our business. Success in our business occurs whenever we have the right mindset, skill set, and tool set for success. You got that? And in order for us to have the right success mindset, skill set, and tool set, we need success principles, right? The success principles that we talked about today is the most important component of your business. Final recap when it comes to those success principles that I'm referring to, that shapes your mindset. Remember, our business is based and centered on an affiliate hub. To have a successful hub, you have to abide by the law of customer value. The value we provide to the customer determines our level of income. Value is usefulness. Match what you provide with the needs of the person. That's all. Marketing is delivering value. That's all we do. We deliver value. Hub content. The law of customer service helps us with hub content because we're honed in and focused in on the content and on publishing content, on creating content, curating content, on promoting the content that's on our hub, that's published on our hub. We're using it, we're promoting it in order to serve people, in order to help us with the next part of our business, which is hub traffic, to attract people, to attract traffic. And once we attract traffic, the only way for us to keep the traffic with us and convert that traffic is we have to offer something that they are in demand for. Remember, what's demand? They have to desire it, they have to find it useful or valuable, and they have to be able to afford it. Okay? When we do a great job with that, that traffic now is going to convert into customers, buying customers. And we build a community now of customers, of buyers. And then we have multiple sales from within that community that's rooted on our hub. And to keep that going, we have to make sure we are abiding by the law of compensation, which says that there has to be a need for what it is that we do. We have to have a great ability to be able to fulfill that need. And we have to be the type of person with the type of business to where we are not easily replaced. All right. And that keeps sales rolling. That keeps compensation coming in. And now we get into hub money. With commission coming in, now we're able to take from that commission and allocate it in the proper places. And we can abide by this law of financial freedom where we can make sure that we're investing in the assets, the cash flowing assets that's going to allow us to always increase our cash flow and always have the cash flow needed to invest back into our business, to grow our business, to enhance our portfolio of assets, to get into the purchase of other assets and just grow, right? To grow financially, to grow our freedom. All right. So that is it, my friends. If you have any comments or questions, if you found value in the training, let me know. I thrive off of your feedback. I appreciate the feedback that you provide. I'm just going to check to see what's going on. If there's anything that anybody has. I know normally people, don't have anything, so that's fine. But if y'all think about anything, if you review the training over and over again, it's going to be up into our next live training, which is going to be tomorrow. Normally we do it at 1 p.m. Eastern. I know today we went a little bit later. I had to. There was something that I had to take care of, so I came in a little later. But I normally send you an email at least 15 minutes before we begin. But I'm gonna take these trainings. They're gonna be on freedom1k.com on the hub there for our community, so that you can refer back to them because the replays are only up for 20. I would disagree with. Oh, here's David. I would disagree with that. We should not be replaceable. Then it's not sellable. we should not be replaceable. That we should not. Oh, you disagree that we should not be replaceable. That you don't think that we should be people. You don't think that we should be replaced. That's fine. Then it's not sellable. We're not able to sell the product. And I'm just kind of assessing what you're saying. We're not able to sell the product if we're not replaceable. Okay, no problem. Just sharing the principle there. If you found that it doesn't work for you, that's not a problem. But I definitely appreciate that. I'll think on that one. Because I'm sold on the fact that it's we don't want to be people that's easily replaced. And but definitely appreciate your feedback and you sharing that. The purpose of a system is to make it sellable. Yes, true. If it requires us to run it, then we can't sell the business. Right. Okay, I see what you're saying. You're saying that if we're trying not to be replaceable, then we're tying ourselves to the business. We're kind of hindering it from being scalable, right? You're saying that our uniqueness might stop it from being scalable or maybe duplicatable in a sense, which, I can see what you're saying. I don't think so, though. I don't think so. I think when it comes to if we're building a hub system, right, and we're building a community, and they can go, let's say if we're relying on our product alone, then that would be the case. Yes, I definitely would agree. If we're relying on our product to run our system, then I think that would be the case. But if we don't want our products to run our system and we want our system to be the baseline for the type of products we bring into our system, then that's different. That's why we only want to add into our system companies that provide ecosystems. Like, for example, the companies that you'll find going into 4%, you're going to see that they have ecosystems, right? So because of that, we don't want to just, and you'll hear like for example, Vic talk a lot about not just being another affiliate marketer, and that's just how I agree with that part, because just being another affiliate marketer, I saw to where it hindered me in business, and I saw how it hindered a lot of other people. The system itself, I just don't think it's based on it. I can't base it on the product. If I did, then yeah, I would definitely agree with what you're saying. But I think the being a magnetic type of person, and not personality wise, I'm not talking about that, but or just being able to have something, and not even necessarily tied to the person, but maybe just having something within your system that allows you to stand out from everybody else that might have the same system that you have. If your system is the same as everybody else's, like for example, we all use an affiliate business system and we all take the thing. I sent you a DM earlier. I have some questions about ABS that should never ask me. Okay. Yep. No problem. I'll be looking out for that, David. But and I'm just kind of talking to what David brought out, and then we're going to close out, but if the affiliate business system, the shell, just it for what it is, how we get it coming out the wrapper, that's all it is that we use it for, that's all we have to offer, that would mean that we are easily replaced. But to have something maybe within your system, or like I was mentioning before, like a bonus offer, or maybe just the way that you run your community, the thing that you offer to the community members that you're building in your business. That's something that I'm talking about when I talk about being easily replaced. If you're, because everybody is going to have something different about themselves, no matter who you are, what you do. Every single affiliate business system customer is going to be different, so we have to be the type of person that's not easy to replace. And I'm just throwing it out there. It's just my opinion on it, on this particular principle. And it doesn't have to be anything personality related and all that, because like you said, you won't be able to, you can't scale personalities, right? You can scale systems, but there has to be an element within your system on how you run your operations and your business that's going to stand out and be different to the customers that you bring into your business. That's what makes VIX so attractive to people, and that's going to make us all stand out in the marketplace. I think that's going to help us to be successful. Just talking within our community, you know, us having something that stands out from even each other, because we're all different. We all are going to reach a different person in the marketplace. A different audience is going to be attracted to us, to our system, to what it is that we provide. When they visit our island online, so to speak, they're going to see it as different because of some aspect of it, whether it's the name of the business, the vision of your business, the direction of your community, the mission of your community, and where you want to take people, the vision that you personally have. So anyway, I'll move on from that. But thanks for pointing that out. All right. So the next, let's see. I don't see anything else from anyone else. So for anybody that is watching though, and you have yet to launch your business, my assumption is that everyone has launched their business, or you are in the process of launching, but there are still many of you that have access to, for example, affiliate business system, and you're not using it. And the statistic says there's just 2% of people that purchase courses out there. ABS is not just a course. Keep in mind, it's a system. It's a step-by-step guide, but don't treat it like another course. Treat it, it's an actionable guide. Okay. It's designed for you to use it to take action. And it's not the same as what we've had in the past. Like, for example, Affiliate Marketing Academy, which it was more of a do-it-yourself type deal. This is more of a done for you, but it's customizable, and it's going to allow you to put in the differences wherever you want to put it, but dive into Affiliate Business System. You have access to it. If you don't, click on the button beneath the video, go to the tools section and dive into Affiliate Business System and look at what it has to offer you to help you to launch your business. I'm going to assist and members of our community. We're going to do everything that we can within our network to help everyone have a successful, profitable business. The sharing of best practices, whatever is necessary. So you have the support, but dive in. You can do this. So just go check out Affiliate Business System and see what it is. It's totally new. It's brand new. It's not what it was in the past. If you're not up on the new developments. Okay. So other than that, thank you all so much for attending. I appreciate your time. I will talk to you all soon in the next training. I'll see you tomorrow at 1:00 Eastern. I hope to see you. We're going to talk about the Toolset that we need to build a successful affiliate marketing business. Other than that, though, I will see you next time. Don't forget, we have our next Affiliate Business System live demo event, and that is going to be on tomorrow evening, on Tuesday. That's going to be 8:00 Central, 9:00 Eastern. So invite your guests, to the live event. If you have everything set up within your business, if you don't, then, don't stress yourself out about it. There's going to be other events. That's also going to be the release of the actual Evergreen VSL video. I think the last demo event that Vic did, that was the winner right there. The first event, that was just a tester. It was long, it was drawn out, it wasn't the actual evergreen VSL that we can utilize to be able to scale the business, to be able to provide to everybody. So look forward to seeing that dropping inside of your affiliate business system in the proper module. And actually, if you set up your affiliate business system properly, you don't even have to do anything, because Vic is going to plug in. He's going to plug in the video, the VSL, and you're going to see it's available. You can just go take a look at your confirmation page that's the page that a person will go to after they opt in, and you're gonna see that that's available. Okay, so that's it, my friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you next time. All right, go out, continue to be the fabulous person that you are, and see you next time. Peace.